Hi, this is Trent from Speak2Read. Trying to be a little quiet because I'm in the library where all the magic happens. And I just put up another blog post over on my blog at speak2read.ca/blog. I've been posting some case studies and I've been doing some thinking about responsibility. Most recently, I watched a video where Will Smith talks about the difference between responsibility and fault. And it got me thinking. In this latest case study, I identify a child that I met. The concern was a mild speech sound disorder, but in listening to some of his speech sound errors, I immediately recognized that there was actually an underlying problem with his speech sound representation system. And a disorganized sound system is a big problem for literacy learning. It's not just a mild speech delay. And in this case, it got missed. It got missed by his school staff, by his parents, his teachers, and also by the speech pathologist that was working with him. So I talk about that in my case study in hopes that parents and teachers may recognize something in their students or their children, and more children can get identified and again identified early. And I really see that in this case, it's not about blame or it's not about fault, but rather it's about responsibility. I'm responsible for every child with a disorganized sound system who has not yet been identified. I'm responsible to educate parents and teachers to be able to find these children. And I'm also responsible for every child that is sitting in a classroom with a disorganized speech sound system who's receiving leveled literacy intervention, or LLI. LLI is a very commonly used intervention in schools, but it is a very weak intervention for children with a disorganized sound system. It doesn't do much to address sounds. So it's an instructional mismatch between their learning needs and the way they need to be taught and the way they're actually taught. And I'm responsible for that instructional mismatch. And it's up to me to educate parents and teachers to change how children are taught, to change how accessible learning is to these children with a learning difference. Because they can learn, they just need to have things taught to them a little bit differently. And you can be responsible too. You can spread the word about what I'm up to. So I invite you to think about a child that you know who may be having trouble with learning or reading and talk to their parents or their teacher about what I'm up to. Invite them to come check out the website at speak2read.ca, and I hope to see you over there too. I look forward to some comments on the blog. That's it for today. Take care out there. Thanks. Bye-bye.